push this button, and I push this button. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Chris. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing
What you
out there?
doing, buddy?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Is everybody
Aw,
exciting? Excited? Everybody ready for some exciting crypto news today?
I don't know. I haven't seen any crypto news today. Um,
Me neither. I saw something earlier, but then I forgot. I was doing something else.
right? So
I think it was interesting too.
I think I
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna I think I'm going to say
Mhm.
that we got a lot of things going on.
A bunch.
Together we have been. I think we've talked more in the last day than we've probably talked in a week. We've got
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
definitely,
things going on, but
definitely.
that's a good thing. I like it to move. I don't like to sit still.
Oh, I do too.
Um,
Yeah, gotta keep moving.
absolutely. So the big stuff is business. Where's business going? So this is the last quarter of the year. A lot of
Right.
businesses are already trying to rack in those last dollars. They're trying to promote. They're trying to they're trying to promote, and they're trying to grab anything that they can grab, basically, is what they're doing
Yeah, you want that
before
last
the
quarter
end of the
earnings. Okay.
physical year, right? Because they got their taxes in January. So
Yeah.
it's not uncommon for the same types of things to happen in our industry. Okay, so you're going to see, and Joe and I kind of talked about this just a little bit. You're going to see a bunch of shiny new things coming out, and
Yeah.
you're going to hear a lot of things. I can't tell you how many phone calls I've had this morning about about a big thing that, and I'm not calling any names or anything, but about a big thing that some folks went to yesterday that apparently is launching. And my advice to them and my advice to everyone else is the same: is buyer beware. You could put lipstick on a pig; it's still a pig. Okay. If you can't verify it or understand it, you don't need to be in it. Okay. If it
Right.
sounds way too good to be true, it probably is. These are just adages that everybody should live by, simply because, and I say this not, and it has absolutely nothing to do with any competition of any business or anything that Joe and I are in. I say this because I don't want to see people get hurt. I say this because I want folks to know that there's things out there that people are going to try to get your money. They're going to try to get it before the end of the year. I promise you. Okay, and they know that this time of the year is the heavy season for network marketers. Why? Well, for two reasons. Number one, you got a bunch of holidays coming up, and people always feel like their pocketbook is light, right? And number two, tax season is coming, and people always like to try to make extra money before tax season. So you've got a compound effect going on, and people are ruthless. Like, they don't care if they take money out of your family's savings and you lose it. They don't care. Okay? All they care about is their own wallet and how much money they're making. That's it. And at the end of the day, you got to know that, and you also got to be aware of that. So, that's what I'm going to say about that. you know, because it is what it is. I mean, and I think as well, right, Joe?
Yeah, I just got a text from you that said the room's open.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, what?
I sent that at like 20 minutes to 2, so you know, it's all good, brother.
That's funny. I was like,
It's all
what?
good, brother.
Sorry, it threw me off for a second. Uh-oh, am I imagining this again? No, I'm just kidding.
Again.
No, and this is when you run into thing and you have reoccurring fees on things and things like that, ask. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know what I mean? Because the whole idea is to confuse people and be like, oh, this is too complicated for you to understand. Just believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen,
Mm-hmm.
Chris, would I do you wrong?
No, sir.
I wouldn't do you wrong. Just believe me. Put the
Yeah.
money in the hat. Just put the money.
Just put the
It'll
money
all
in the
be fine.
hat.
I'll make everything work out. Exactly. And I'm telling you, and that's what they're doing. A lot of people. You know, I mean, and you're going to see a lot of stuff out there because right now, like I said, people are filling their wallets. They're seeing how thick it is, how thin it is. And I'll be honest with you, yesterday I cleaned a bunch of paperwork out of my wallet, and it's feeling kind of thin, so I need to fill it up with something else. You know what I
All
mean?
right, for
But
paperwork. I like that.
I'm telling you. Hey, don't put those receipts. You know how new receipts they're like they're the burn thing. They're not actual. They're the I forget what it's called. Whatever paper. I buy it all the time. I use it. But
The
thermal
thermal
paper. Yeah, if you put a thermal paper receipt in your wallet, it fades away to just a white piece of paper.
Yep.
So I had a bunch of those in there, and I was like, well, what was this? It wasn't important. Anyways, that's just a lesson of the day. Thermal paper fades. There you go. But check this out, though. Yeah, if there's like reoccurring fees and things like this all the time, like, oh, you're going to need to do this, you need to do this, that's most likely what they're doing. That's just how they're making money off of you. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, be careful with stuff like that because you got to remember, man, we're all a pretty tight-knit group, and we'll all tell each other the truth. There's a lot of people out there that'll lie to us.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And if something, you know, if I can buy an apple here, and this apple costs this much, but I can buy an apple over here, and you're getting the same apples. You know what I mean? But this one's a whole lot cheaper. But hey, guess what? I'm going to make sure that apple stays good over here. And you're like, but it's going to cost you this much every month. But you can pay a little bit more over here. And they're like, we're going to make sure this apple just is good. It's already taken care of. For how long? Well, you know, I guess the apple's there. But, you know, think about it. You know what I mean?
Joe, I got a question
you can put everything in perspective. I love apples.
I got a question for you, Joe.
What?
Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
And I want you to be sincere and honest. And no, I have not asked him this question before. But, you know, would you consider being part of a business that it was going to cost you a minimum of $1,000 a month to be part of?
No, probably not. Just because, no, not to begin, no.
You're not getting anything tangible for that $1,000.
No. Not unless you're guaranteed. I mean, you'd have to have an absolute guarantee that I'm going to make so much money every month. And, you know, now if you can guarantee me 10, 20,000 a month off that 1,000, you might as well just say, hey, it's not going to cost you 1,000 because it don't. We're just going to keep 1,000 of your 20,000.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now something like that is different, but I have to see that. That's got to be proven, and it's got to keep working. You know what I mean? Right. And I mean, I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? So, no. Well, I think I'm going to have to say no. I mean, honestly,
I have a hard
right out the bat, if that's what you're doing to me, I'd be like, no.
I have a hard time.
I don't mind paying my fee, but there's a difference in paying a fee. You know?
I have a hard time understanding. You know, and this is something that somebody asked me today. It was a question that was asked to me. Mm-hmm. And so, because I'm not the person that runs out and tells that I talked to so-and-so or this and that and the other. And everybody that knows me knows that. So I'm just going to say I talked to a person this morning, right? And they asked me, you know, what did I think about $1,000 a month payment? And I said, well, what do you get for that? Just to be part of the business. I'm like, what? So it's going to cost me $12,000 for the year? Do I get a discount if I pay it up front? You know, I mean,
well, yeah. I mean,
and they were like, no. I was like, okay, so what are you getting? Like, are you getting autoresponders and CRMs? You know, are you getting apps? Are you getting data? Are you getting signals? If it's in crypto, are you getting signals? Which signals are illegal? Okay, are you getting signals? But I ask because, you know, people are not above selling illegal stuff. I mean, come on, let's be real. But you know, they're not getting any of that. They're not getting nothing except I'm part of this business. I said, okay, so are you a shareholder? Are you at the top of the pyramid? And all the answers were
That's funny.
no. All the answers were no. Whoo, Lord have mercy. 12, whoo, have mercy. $12,000 a year just
You
to
know
say
what,
you're
Chris?
part of something. Mm-mm.
I'm going to go into this a little more. Hold on. Okay.
Joe, be nice.
I am going to be nice. No. First off, I want to say hi to Stacy. I've never met Stacy, I don't think. So, hi,
Hi,
Stacy.
Stacy.
Thanks for tuning in. You're friends with Patty, it looks like. So I'm thinking there, and you probably know Sharon too. So, hi,
Sweet.
how y'all doing? I'm just saying hi. But also, okay, when you enter into a business agreement with someone, a partnership, let's say, usually, okay, I'm going to say usually, but that usually means 99.925% of the time, let's say. So damn near 100% of the time, okay? There's percentages that everyone is
Right.
involved and percentages of profit. There's things like this. Now, if someone goes, I'm going to you give me $1,000 a month and I'm going to give you something. That's not how that's done.
Mm-mm.
If that was on the up and up, I'll be honest with you, it'd be a percentage. You know what I mean? Like, hey, check this out. We're going to set you up with all this, and I just need a percentage of this to do this. Now, I don't need your money up front. We're going to get you set up and see what happens because this thing's going to go off so much that I only need 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
Now, something like that's completely different. If it was on the level and it was something that could grow, you'd be stupid to just take a number unless that number is so great that that's what you're going to run with. Okay? And always be careful because you'll end up building. Oh, just met Stacey. She's Cajun. Oh, hey, Stacey.
Mm-hmm.
But
Squirrel.
in businesses, your numbers are supposed to grow.
Right.
Period. That's how you know you're creating success. Or at least to get to a level of success. And if it plateaus, that's fine. If it's high enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when people are trying to get you to give them money up front a lot, they're trying to get you to pay for their business.
Yes.
Hey, I need you to come in and be a part of this. They're not giving you a partnership. They're charging
they're just taking
you
your money.
so they what they need to do what needs to be done, what they promised you they could already do.
Yep.
Plain and simple. That's just that. And that's where your scams come in. And a lot of times, there's a lot of things where people are upfront. They're like, hey, man, I don't got the money to start this business. Can I get some money off of you? Mm-hmm. You want to invest in this? Yeah. But when you invest in something, you get something back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then people talk about maintenance fees and all this kind of stuff. But in this day and age, there aren't many maintenance fees. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's really not. Something that's online, you don't have a lot of maintenance fees. You know what I mean?
Joe,
it's just there.
What
and
I'm going to say
like
is this. If I give someone, and this is just me, okay? And I know I'm in a week of no opinions, so this is not opinion. So I just want to make that clear. This is not opinion.
Oh, yeah,
this is fact. Okay? This is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
If I give someone $1,000, I expect something in return of equal or larger value for my $1,000. Period. Yeah. And
right.
if I'm not getting that, then I'm being ripped off. And so, what I want everybody to do that's watching, that's listening, that gets the replay, I want everybody to just beware and put your common sense hat on. Okay. If you're going into a business and it's going to cost you, let's say $1,000 up front, and then there's a $200 fee a month, and then the next thing you know, you've got let's see, I don't know, maybe you've got to have some kind of a operator's license or something, and you got to pay for that. And so by the time you're looking at this thing, you're thinking, you're into this, what, $2-3 grand. And so, I ask you, what in the hell are you getting for that 2 or 3 grand? I mean, sincerely, like, what is the plan? What is the ROI? What is the payoff or pay out, I should say. Okay, and 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 are they legal? Do they have anything to sell?
Right.
Are they playing with stuff? You know, I mean, I'm just being honest, y'all. Um, it would be my opinion. This is an opinion, and I know it's an opinion, but it would be my opinion that if you're not getting something physical that's worth $2,500 or more or what or less or whatever the case is back in your hand when you transfer that 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever, you might as well have just went outside and put it on the ground and squirted lighter fluid on it and threw a match to it because it's gone. I mean, it's gone. Like, don't ever expect to see it again. Gone. Okay? So, a lot of people will say, well, Chris, how is that different from KGX? Well, I'll tell you exactly how that's different from KGX. Okay?
Big difference.
Did I not push the button? It's a big difference because when I or anyone else joins Cryptogenics, they pay the $250 or the $300 to be a member and get the education, right? And they get the education package, 45 lessons, and then continuing education from that point forward. Additionally, we tell people right up front, we want you to get your ROI, so you need to at least help educate 3 other people. Because when you help educate 3 other people, you've got your ROI back. So now you're clean and free, right? Now you can take your money. You can take that $300 you got back and you can invest that in a cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or whatever, right? But you get something. Mm-hmm. You get something, y'all. Okay. Another example. If I'm selling leads and I'm selling 1,000 leads for $100, you give me $100 and I give you 1,000 leads. Hey, we're good to go. It's a good transaction. You got something for your money. Okay. Now,
right.
This other stuff, not so much. I'm just saying, not so much.
Hey, Chris.
So, buddy. What do you got?
You know what I got, Chris?
Tell me.
I got some leads for you.
Leads for you.
No, I got leads for you.
Leadsforyou.com.
You can get leads just for you, too.
Just for you.
You can get 1,000 leads just for you. You can get 3,000 leads just for you.
You can get as many as you want.
Those leads they're not just leads. I mean, I'll tell you how to call people.
Right.
Hey, Chris.
Exactly. Hey,
ring,
buddy.
ring.
Ring, ring. Ring. Hello.
Hi, is Chris there?
This is he.
Is Chris there?
This is he.
Hey, Chris, this is Joe. How you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Hey,
why are you calling me, Joe?
I was talking to so-and-so. I'm just calling you because I got leads for you. I was talking to so-and-so, and they said you had done some network marketing. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
It is? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it'd be okay if I ran a couple things by you. See what you thought about them.
Sure.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. Terrible. It's not difficult.
Sorry, guys. I'm a promoter.
It's not difficult. What's difficult is that we want to make things difficult, okay? And we also want to believe in something. And I have no shame in believing in anything, y'all. I believe in cryptocurrency. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in blockchain. I believe in, KGX. I believe in a lot of stuff, okay? But there's proof. There's actual tangible stuff that goes along with that, right? So don't sell yourself short. Don't put yourself in a position where you're gonna come out on the raw end of the stick. This is the time of the year that ho-ho comes around, and ho-ho costs a whole lot of money, and folks is looking to make they ho-ho money. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Hey, Joe, what's the market look like today? Do you know?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Are we green?
Yes, I do. We got Bitcoin. We're at $6,043. We got quite a lot of green with some sparks of red. It looks like Christmas.
It looks like Christmas.
It looks like holly with some red tinsel in it.
Hey, I'll take that.
How about that?
With them red.
That work? Hey, you know what's funny though? And I
Tell
think
me.
I kind of cursed everybody. Like I've been telling you, I bought a little bit of Bitcoin the other day. I put a little bit of money in it,
Right.
and it hadn't moved a damn bit.
Joe, that's
I mean,
funny.
I'm
Every
like,
time you do
woohoo!
that,
It's like
every time you
level.
do that,
I'm
it
like, really?
happens. I'm
I'm
going to
like, okay.
ask you to
It
just
just
do
sits there.
this.
Hey,
Okay? Just do this. Just do this. Just buy all you want
do
and
you
so
want
we
to
can get over the hump, okay?
just buy what?
Just buy
What'd
all
you
you
say?
want so we can sit
Buy
here and get over
altcoins?
the hump. Just
Yeah.
be done with it.
All right. It just sits there and hangs out like, like, well,
Absolutely.
oh,
Absolutely.
well,
Hey,
what's
Joe,
it
did you
doing?
see the
Oh,
blog
it's as
lately?
steady as can be.
Have you seen the blog lately?
No, I didn't look at it.
There's all kinds of new stuff on the blog. I
No,
think
I
you
haven't
just
seen.
need to head over there and get all the information. I think there's a couple promotions going on, and
Oh, I saw it
um,
yesterday.
there's stuff happening. So everybody get
Oh
over
yeah,
there
there's
and
all
check
kinds
that
of
out.
going on.
Hmm.
There's all the mining rigs promotions. You sell 7 mining rigs, or anybody in your team. In your team, if you sell 7 mining rigs get sold to the team, at least you have to sell at least one though, right? And you can get a
Um,
free one.
you can sell
Or is it
one.
5 and you got to sell 2, and your team can sell 3?
It's a couple different
They've found
combinations.
about every way to give you a mining rig.
Yeah, it's a couple
Yeah,
different
it
combinations.
makes it where it's pretty easy, but
Hmm.
it's in your build leg though, not in that big leg. Because
Hmm.
I asked that question real quick, because I got a whole lot of people on one side. I mean, a whole lot, and I was like, "I do is get themselves some rigs, and I get some."
Sweet.
I'm like, I'm sure they've sold some.
Mhm.
So give me some rigs right now. They're like, that's not the way it works, Joe. I was like, oh, damn. So they're like, we better explain this to everybody, huh? I'm like, you better, because I'll be on you about. They're like, where's my mining rigs? And I'll be like, you know what? You can just ship those to my house.
Mhm.
Just ship those mining rigs to my house. That's fine. I will take care of my mining rig. That's okay.
Yeah.
No problem. I got a solar panel.
You're gonna put a solar panel on it. Be done with it. Hey Sharon, I did not
Solar
grab
panel on it. Be like,
Brandon's
where's
interview yesterday. Who did he interview? I missed it.
oh, it's the thing.
Sorry. I know that he's at the
He was at the trade
investor
show.
trade show, and I know that Diana's with him, and I
He was
saw
at
the
the
one
trade
from
show.
the day before, but I didn't see yesterday's. I apologize. Brandon and
I saw
I
yesterday.
schedules have taken us in opposite directions recently, so we haven't been keeping up with each other's stuff. So look, it looks as if though that November
Huh?
date is getting closer and closer, and it looks as if though, from the news clips and from the different various reports that you can read out there, it looks like everything's on schedule. So all of that information that Joe's been talking about and giving you guys on Brat and getting things squared away before, he's actually although he's not a financial advisor, he's actually giving you some pretty good common sense advice. And so, if you're looking or if you're
Right.
thinking about it, you need to go ahead and do that and take care of it. And of course, we don't benefit from any of that. Okay, so it's not like we're trying to run
No.
the market up or anything. We just want to make sure that everybody understands that
Right.
when November comes around and that date hits, you're going to see a change. Trust me, you're going to see a change. It's just there's no
But
way that you can't see a change.
I do think you should go over to Brave. I do think you should go over to Brave and sign up, and they'll give you 25 basic attention tokens for free as a grant. And that is so you can give them to your favorite cryptocurrency show called Crypto Let's Talk.
Hmm. And I can get
Because
a toupee.
Chris needs a hairpiece or two. He needs a new toupee, and Boggs wants one too. Mike the Hammer Boggs.
The Hammer gonna get one too, right? Hey, what do you think about blonde? You
We
think
need
I should
green
go
screens, and
blonde?
I think you should.
Maybe
I think a
purple.
long blonde curly wig,
Purple. I'm thinking purple.
purple.
Purple. I
I got
like purple.
a blue haired demon monkey.
It'll
So I mean,
go
yeah,
with my teal shirt real
blue
well.
haired demon monkey's almost kind of. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh Lord.
Guys, I
So,
want to talk to you for a second about something else.
mm-hmm.
I want to talk about some organic, natural, organic, non-toxic cleansers that'll be great for your home. Do you know that cleaning with like all those terrible caustic things is as bad as smoking a pack of cigarettes? You know what I mean? And for everybody that doesn't smoke, that's bad. Now, for those of us that do smoke, I mean, I smoke a pack of Camels a day anyways. So it's a good thing I haven't done a lot of cleaning in my life, or I'd be you know what I'm saying? So, but you gotta protect the family. You know what I mean? Got to protect everybody. You know, I'm just saying. If you want to know about that, let me know.
You might be
I'm promoting.
broadcasting from the
This
hospital
company
as
is
you were
amazing.
cleaning too. You know, um, here's what
I
I'm
know
going to
what
say
I'm
to
saying. If I
Sharon back.
know.
You know, Sharon, I heard about
Oh,
that
what's your
story. I did not hear about it from Brandon's interview yesterday, however. But what I will say about that is stuff like that only happens when there's a huge shift, you know, and we have huge shifts happening. So, you know, can it happen again? Absolutely. Will it happen again? Very possibly. You know, and I call Bitcoin the great equalizer because it doesn't matter what color your skin is or who you love or whether you're married or single or you know, you're rich or poor. It doesn't matter. Everybody has the same opportunity. Everybody has the same excuse me. Everybody has um, the same chance, if you will, to become you know, financially independent. That's really why Bitcoin was created. Was to, you know, to stop, if you will, financial crisis. And financial crisis, we're going to see some more of those. We're going to see them in the future. And you know, you just have to be prepared. You have to be ready. You have to know what's going on, what's happening.
I saw
What's
the
that?
interview that she's talking
Okay.
about, and the
Yes.
dude's gone. You know what I mean? And he took 40,000 and turned it into 50 million, or 400,000 and turned it.
Four
I don't
hundred
know where he got the
thousand.
400,000, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure he had to build up to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, it was pretty interesting. You know, I went over to I tried to find their website, find it. I thought it was thewatchers.com is what he said, but I went to thewatchers.com and that's not what it was. Did I freeze? Yeah, okay, I'm back. But then I did find them on Twitter,
Okay.
but there hadn't been a post in quite a while, so I don't know. And Bakkt isn't BAKKT is the basic attention token.
Mm-hmm.
BAT is what
Mm-hmm.
the token for Bakkt. BAKKT.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Bakkt you're not going to find listed on an exchange or anything. It's not a token. That's the company name. It's kind of like Ripple is the company and XRP is the token. You
Yep.
know, but yeah.
So, in closing today, I want to make sure that everybody understands. And yes, they did borrow it. I remember that, Patty. In closing today, I want
Oh,
to
they
make sure
borrowed the movie.
everybody
Oh, that's cool.
knows that you know, KGX is about to be on the move. You need to keep up with that. You need to know where it's going to be. If you
Yeah.
are in the area and or have people in that area that there's going to be an event, no better way, absolutely none. There isn't anything else that compares to them going and feeling it and hearing it and get all of that for themselves. Okay. Not to mention, they're going to be able to meet some of the top people in KGX. Our owners are about to start traveling as well. I believe that's going to start. I think it's going to start. Don't hold me to this. I know I am the corporate communications uh, uh, whatever it was he said I was corporate
Director or officer.
communications.
Yeah.
But here's what I know about that, y'all. Uh, specialist, specialist. What I know about that is that things change. Okay, so no, seriously, I do believe that the owners are planning to get their feet on the ground after the first of the year and start doing a lot of these events as well.
Yeah.
And
After the
so,
first.
you know, we're going to have multiple events. What's going to happen is we're going to have events in more than one city at the same time, and it's gonna get crazy. It's going to get wild. We're going to educate the world about Bitcoin, and yeah, it's gonna be different. You know, what you're going to see is an explosion.
What really happened, guys, was
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. We've got this lag. It's killing me. What really happened to everybody was they can't get back on the road until Steven's eyebrow back, because McCullough was he was charcoal and sprayed charcoal lighter fluid on it, and it burned his eyebrows off. So he don't have no eyebrows, and he won't go out in public like that now. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Hey, look, we love you guys. We thank you for taking time out of your day. We're getting back in our routine. I appreciate everybody's, taking the time to be patient, and to be understanding. It has been very nice for everyone to be patient with us and allow us to, excuse me, to get back into the groove. It's very difficult when you lose someone, but it's even more difficult under the circumstances that all of this went on. And so, because of that, I really needed to just be able to not be so businessy for a little while. So I'm glad you guys have stuck with us and enjoyed what we've been doing. I feel like we've been talking more personally to you guys, which I like much better anyway. It works for me. It works for Joe. So let's do this. Let's continue to grow together. Let's continue to help other people. And, it's really, and I mean this sincerely, it's really not about whether you're in Joe and I's business or not. It's about if you get educated and you learn and you grow and you better yourself and your family.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. We love you guys. We thank you. And we will be here tomorrow. See you guys later. Thanks, everyone. Say bye, Joe. One more thing. Hey, you hadn't done the one more thing in a long time. One more thing.
Had to get your attention. What I do want to kind of let everybody know, though, is, Chris and I, we work with a lot of other people, and we understand that some of those people they're not as personable people as Chris and I are, let's say, and sometimes they can have a tendency to rub everybody their own way. But, and that's just the way that is. You know what I mean? That's just one of those things you run into in business, and we're working on that. And we're building, okay? And we're taking everything we're learning and we're starting to apply those things to other things, if that makes any sense. If that's cryptic enough, then somebody give me a thumbs up. But you know what I'm saying? And so just we'll keep you tuned in, but keep asking us questions. And you hear us talk about little things, ask, because one thing may lead into 14 others, and we just might not know how to tell you without just saying it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it goes back to that thing, man. We're here for you. Ask us. You know what I mean? Because if we're not under non-disclosure agreements. Oh, what's that?
One more thing.
What?
Patty, so glad to see you. Hope you're recovering well. And I want to get on the phone with you and just hear your voice, because I want to make sure that your surgery went well and you're starting to get your sight back the way you should and all that good stuff. So hope you're not seeing triple and quadruple of Joe and I, because the world can't handle that. I'm just telling you. Love you guys.
You like that mirror effect?
Yep. Exactly.
Bye, guys. I'll see y'all later. Love you.
Bye.